Alright, looks like I'm finally back to making pet videos again. I took a small little break at the end of Warlords and the beginning of Legion, mainly because nobody was pet battling at the end of Legion. I mean at the end of Warlords, and it was just the same AoE team over and over. And I was busy actually playing the game at the beginning of Legion. So I should be back with more pet battle videos from now on. And I'm also going to start doing something a little bit different. I basically made this channel as a copy of my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Well, I copied the format the way I do it. I tell you about the team at the beginning, and then I just show the battles afterwards. So right now, I'm going to copy something else, and I'm going to put the teams into categories. For now, I only have 3. The first category is meta, teams that are, you know, meta, or supposed to be anyway. Wild, teams that only use wild pets, ones that can be caught out in the open air, I mean, in the open world. And then XTR, these will just be the gimmicky teams that I usually make. So, meta teams, wild teams, and then XTR. XTR is short for Extreme Theme. It doesn't really, it's not a very good acronym, it's just the one I use for my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. And I kind of like that abbreviation. So, yeah, anyways, this is a meta team. What is this one? Classic Clone Dance. Classic Clone Dance is the classic Clone Dance. Its name is pretty self-explanatory. For those of you who don't know what Clone Dance is, it's using Cyclone in combination with Rain Dance, because Cyclone is balanced around the notion that it has a low chance to hit. Only 35% chance to do flying damage to your opponent's entire team. With Rain Dance, though, not to be confused with Acid Rain, the weather ability, or Cleansing Rain, but the actual ability called Rain Dance itself will give you a little heal and then increase your chance to hit and crit by 50% for 2 rounds, which affects Cyclone as well. So you use Cyclone first, and then you switch into the Jade Mist Dancer and you use Rain Dance, and it will buff up Cyclone's damage for 3 turns. Since Rain Dance lasts 2 turns, it won't actually count the turn that you use it on, but it will still affect Cyclone the turn you use it on. So you get 3 turns of a buff Cyclone. That's hitting for 85% hit chance, which is pretty good. And it has a 50% increased chance to crit, so that's a lot of AoE damage. And the Jade Mist Dancer is probably one of the best pets that can use Rain Dance to actually use with Cyclone. And the Blight Hawk is one of the best pets to use Cyclone with, since he's an undead and he has all that survivability and shit. So these are the 2 better ones, and I just have Emperor Crab because he's a nice cleanup pet. The third one can be really anything, but Emperor Crab is a pretty solid choice for a cleanup pet in like any team. Or he used to be when undeads were really all over the place. I'm not too sure how the meta is right now. Alright, so this seems like, I want to say this seems like an easy win, but they do still have the Pandaren Dragonling. So, they also have another decoy user, but I mean, the only thing they have that's concerning is the uncommon Fell Flame, but the other 2 pets are pretty solid. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Infected Claw, excuse me, 2 times to get rid of the decoy, and then just throw out Cyclone, because I know he was faster than me, and he would have been able to block Cyclone if I tried to use it manually. I mean, if I tried to use it first. So out comes the Jade Mist Dancer. I knew a second Cyclone was coming. That's fine. As long as Cyclone's already out, it gets rid of the decoy really fast. So let's just go straight into a Rain Dance. Give it 3 turns of extra Cyclone damage. Plus, I actually have a really good matchup against his Dark Moon Zeppelin, because I take less damage from both of his abilities. So I can just sit here and burst him down with Steam Vent. Oh shit. Nice damage in the back row right there. I don't really have to worry about much, really. I mean, I know he had 2 solid pets, but they did nerf the mechanical Pandaren Dragonling, so he's not as ridiculous as he used to be. But he's still pretty good, because all they did was nerf one of his abilities. And to be honest, I didn't really use it that much anyway. And it's still not half bad either. They just kind of made it less ridiculous. I'm surprised I wasn't able to kill him. Wow, all that shit talk. Well then, I need someone to outspeed him, but Jade Miss Dancer was my fastest pet, and I got a couple of unlucky hits on that guy. I could probably just go back into the Blight Hawk and then set up Cyclone again. But I don't really want to set it up when he only has 2 pets alive in the back row. So I'm just going to go for Infected Claw. I don't really want to waste the cast right now if I can avoid it. But at the same time, it would have allowed me to deal a decoy a little bit better if I put it out. So I probably should have done that. But I also have a good matchup against the Pandaren Dragon Lane, since he most likely has Breath. All I have to do is just use... I'm just basically losing 1 turn, since he takes a turn to set up the decoy. I do have that nice matchup. His bomb's about to go off. Hopefully it doesn't crit or something. And I think I might kick the bucket. Let's see, 500 damage. If I hit him one more time, I should be able to go for a Ghostly Bite and then switch out. Or I can just hit with my Infected Claw and just hope it doesn't hit on a very low end. Yep, it hit for a nice little... just enough to kill him. Still kind of on the low end, honestly. Alright, then he took off. Well, of course he's going to take off. How much experience did I get from that? Ah, X to level's not telling me. Alright, so this team right here, I don't really see it giving my Clone Dance team a problem. So I'm just going to go with, tentatively, strategy as normal. Go straight into Cyclone and then just switch out. I also probably don't want to bother with Ghostly Bite either. Or maybe I should. I know I'll still have enough turns to use Rain Dance, but... I don't know if the damage would just be wasted on him. Probably not. Let's just go for it anyway. That's how you do a standard Clone Dance. And then he's going to go into Sunny Weather. I have a pet who's perfectly capable of taking him out, which means I have to prioritize the life of my Jade Miss Dancer over everyone else. Isn't that right, Jade Miss Dancer? Oh shit, hit chance reduced by 25%. Oh shit, that only has a 10% chance to hit and it still did damage. That's pretty hilarious. Alright, he didn't go for a heal. He just went for a shitty team heal. Emperor Crab is the worst possible pet to go out with right there, so looks like Horatio's back. What is my hit chance right now? He only has 85% for 1 turn because he threw the Autumn Breeze at me, but it still was pretty high, so the AoE damage isn't half bad. Oh no, he crit. This is bad news bears. Let's go for another Cyclone. I might be able to go for a Ghostly Bite as long as... I might be able to get off 1 more attack as long as it doesn't crit. It totally did though. You guys have a 50% higher chance of critting though. So that wasn't totally unexpected. And a Ghostly Bite during my turn of immunity should hit for about as much as a normal attack. Nope, still a little bit higher too. Neat. Alright, and my Rain Dance should be off cooldown with Sunny Weather out. This is actually a pretty good matchup. I don't know why you're switching out right now into the Blossoming Ancient. Instead of going straight into Acid Rain, I should go for it. I could probably kill him in the back row if I just do it right now. Oh, that's what you get for switching out. Bad news bear. I knew you were going for Autumn Breeze to try to counteract the Rain Dance. But you didn't realize that I have a way to basically one-shot you right now. That wasn't smart. Okay, well, I think I should be good for the rest of his team as long as I don't get super unlucky. Because my other pet right here, the Emperor Crab, has a bad matchup against the Bloodbeak. And I totally just missed. But I did have a 25% reduced chance to hit right there, so I'm not gonna bag on that. Ooh, cool, I'm faster than him now. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Even if I did get crit right there, that's not half bad because I hit on the high end. And that one was kind of a medium one, but still not half bad either.